As Apple's iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus helped to bump the tech company's profit after the fall launch of the popular devices, rumors are already blowing up over what can we expect in a potential new iPhone 6s and iPhone 7, or simply new iPhone coming out. What new feature and design change can we expect in next iPhone, and when will it come out? In this video, I will round up all iPhone 6s or iPhone 7 rumors, clues to new feature, and some amazing new concept to bring everything there is to know about new iPhone so far. You might get surprised by how much speculation there is about this new phone and its design, specs, feature, and even its name. Okay, so here's a look at whole gamut and everything you might expect to see in this new phone. Okay, let's begin with its design. This can to some degree be considered dependent on the name of the smartphone. If Apple releases an iPhone 7, you can expect it to look like an entirely new phone, and the onus will be on them to present a significantly updated design. However, if Apple releases an iPhone 6s, it is likely that only internal feature changes and may look a lot like iPhone 6. Also, we may see mere cosmetic changes to the makeup of the handset. Alternatively, it seems more likely to us that Apple will significantly redesign the iPhone 7 based on the previous device, and that it will be seen as a genuine sequel to iPhone 6, just not a mere upgrade. Okay, moving on to its display, Apple has possibly fallen a little behind Samsung in this department, with Super AMOLED technology included in Korean manufacturers' devices, giving it the edge over the esteemed iPhone series. With this in mind, Apple could look to beef up the screen capabilities of the iPhone 7. The iPhone 6 had a full HD screen, which was pretty amazing, but its successor could provide Apple fans with the first Quad HD iPhone display. In terms of size, although Apple produced two models of iPhone 6, given the fact that the phablet market has been shown to slow down slightly in the recent months, the rumors suggest that it may very well to choose to retain the 4.7-inch screen size which the smaller iPhone 6 model was based on. However, the iPhone 6 Plus has been pretty successful, and the Apple is almost certain to produce phablet-sized variant of the iPhone 7 as well. The odds are that this will feature even larger display than the 5.5-inch screen which was included in iPhone 6 phablet. The latest breaking news about the new iPhone 6s is that it will get Sapphire Glass display. Apple already uses Sapphire Glass in the Apple Watch and on the lenses of iPhone's camera. The introduction of Sapphire Glass into the design of iPhone 6 was very strongly rumored yet never came to fruition. The fact that leaks indicated that Apple has purchased significant amount of this material would suggest that the future device will have the material incorporated in the designs. Perhaps the iPhone 7 will be the first smartphone to be constructed primarily from the Sapphire Glass. This would certainly seem to be a distinct possibility. Another unique design element which could be included in iPhone 7 is liquid metal. Apple already has an exclusive arrangement in place for metal alloy, which has brand name of liquid metal. Over several years, there have been a raft of rumors which suggest that Apple products will incorporate this special alloy in the near future. Apple plainly hasn't planned this device for no good reason, but it remains extremely expensive to produce in large quantities. If it were included in iPhone 7, then this would mean that the smartphones could come with a wraparound display, a sapphire glass-based visage, and a liquid metal chassis. However, at this point in time, this certainly looks like an extremely ambitious portfolio for physical design, which would surely drive construction costs of the device much too high to be practical. Now let's talk about its processor. Samsung is already being pegged as a supplier of Apple's A9 processor for its next generation of smartphones. The processor is expected to be manufactured using 40nm design. The new chips are expected to be smaller, more efficient, and of course more powerful. The A8 chip uses 20nm process, and the majority are manufactured by Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company. Analysts have been reporting for some time that Samsung wants to once again become sole manufacturer of Apple's chips and has been offering competitive prices in an attempt to convince Apple to strike a deal. And according to Inquirer, it has at least partially succeeded. The site, basing its claim on sources quoted in Korean language news page, says that Samsung will make 3/4 of A9 chips used in iPhone 7. We still believe that Apple itself will design A9 chip as it has done with A-class processor chips in the past. When it comes to iPhone 6s or iPhone 7's camera, the latest reports suggest that it could offer a significant improvement over the camera found in iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus. In fact, it could be the biggest camera jump in the history of the iPhone. It is even expected that the camera in the iPhone 6s or iPhone 7 will be seriously comparable to the quality of DSLR cameras, which would be a massive boon for Apple fans. According to John Gruber, who's a blogger and a podcaster with apparent sources located within Apple, said that iPhone 6s or iPhone 7 could feature 21 megapixel lens. This would be a vast leap over the iPhone 6 and is certain to make fans of the device sit up and take notice. Battery life of coming iPhone may be a little better, but won't be much better. Smartphone battery life is one of those things that everyone says is important. And once again, Apple will hear many requests for improved battery life in iPhone 6s or iPhone 7. But you do wonder how much of a compromise the average Apple fan would be willing to make in return. What if in order to achieve a super battery life, the iPhone 7 was twice the weight or cost significantly more? What if the screen was less powerful or the processor scaled back? Mirroring these thoughts somewhat, Johnny Ive discussed battery life briefly in an interview with the Financial Times, How to Spend It supplement recently, and he gave fairly heavy hints that Apple does not think battery life is high enough priority to make compromises in other areas worth it. It's possible that we'll see conservative increases in battery life, as we did with the iPhone 6 or iPhone 6 Plus. But those advances were feasible because the bodies of those devices were larger and they could therefore accommodate larger batteries. And it sounds like Apple won't be sacrificing portability to make the iPhone 7 or iPhone 6s have a significantly better battery life.